So, yes, it is a day that ends in Y, which means that Hassan was talking about me on his stream. Big surprise. And to be fair, I do talk about Hassan sometimes, but I also think, to be fair, the majority of times that I talk about Hassan, it is because he's talking about me. And so anyway, oh, there's actually 3 of these here. I didn't even realize that. There's 3 of these comments. One of them I'm being referred to as Nazi-Gold. Wow. I guess he must have seen yesterday's Secret Hitler stream. Okay, here we go. This is the clip that was shown. All right, let's go. Nazi-Gold. Do you like that? That's cute. All right, let's go. Let's watch it.
By the way, for the record, 100%.
Have you guys ever noticed that, like, the longer that he streams, the madder he gets? Like, he'll usually start the stream in a good mood, and then, like, progressively it will just kind of deteriorate. I noticed this.
100%. The moment
Yes.
that the role reversal takes place,
yes,
Asmongold will gladly come in here, okay, and will try to have a conversation with me. The moment that the environment and the political environment and the attitude shifts in a way where a lot of these fucking dumbasses that are currently hopped up on the...
I'll even go farther than that, Hassan. The moment that you support a cause that I agree with, I will work with you on that cause. Because I don't care about, like, this personal beef and personal vendetta. I care about achieving my goals. That's it. I only work towards achieving my goals. I have no ego. I have no... That's what makes me... This is why I'm the most humble streamer. Because I have no ego. I'm not trying to assert myself. I never talk about views or anything like that. And by the way, this video has way more views than that. But, you know, if we're counting, but we're not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into this. So the moment that Hassan wants to advocate for something that I also agree with, I will be on his side. I will be. And you can clip this. Clip this and let's wait and see. We'll find out.
Pro-Trump shit. Turn around and go, maybe this was stupid. Maybe I should entertain some alternative perspectives here. Oh, Hassan is right there. And then that fucking 30K to 40K dynamic shifts in the other direction.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you still on about this? Who the fuck cares? Oh my God. Who the fuck cares? Jesus Christ.
And I have more viewers than him, he will come back gladly here to try and have a conversation and will expect me to be charitable.
Now, is every accusation a confession? Maybe not. But if it was, this would mean that the reason why he wants me to talk to him is because that I have more viewers. If it was, theoretically. Which I'm not saying it is. But if it was, this is what people would say.
As it has happened in the past over and over again.
Right.
Trust me on this. Okay? This is how it works for a lot of these people. The only thing they care about, and it's pure projection when they're like, Hassan's a grifter or he's audience captured or whatever. The only thing they give a shit about is, you know, doing this for fucking clout or relevance or maintaining a fucking audience.
Yes.
If there was an overwhelming sea of support for progressive values, Asmongold will slowly but shiftly change.
An overwhelming support for progressive values, like being able to have abortions whenever you want, you know, basically free childcare, higher taxes for the wealthy, universal basic income, let's see, affirmative action for low-income housing, an expansion of entitlement programs like food stamps, a further introduction of better policing and better policing standards to make sure that underprivileged communities can grow and maintain economic, you know, stability. Yeah, geez, man, it would be crazy if I thought that, right? Wow, uh-oh.
Change his perspective, massage the narrative.
Yes.
Until he was also resembling the progressive values.
So, my favorite part about this video is the beginning. This is one of the most misleading posts that is about me. Now, I actually found this video, and I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to show you guys. So this right here is when... So this is what happened. I released a video, and the video was originally titled Elon Musk unbanned a far-right commentator or a far-right political commentator or a Nazi or something like that. I don't remember what the original name of the video was. So as you can see, the video obviously has been changed since the screenshot. What people don't know, including Hassan doesn't know, because obviously this would require research, and to be honest, I mean, I don't even fault him for this, but let's go ahead and give some context for this as well. Here's what actually happened. I released this video, and the video was getting a tremendous amount of hate and dislikes from Nick Fuentes' community, and they were very angry about it because they said he was not a white supremacist, and that was what the video originally was titled. So my editors changed it to these quotes as well to make fun of that community. That was the entire reason why it happened.
And if you don't believe old Baltimore, you can actually go check the title changes yourself using ViewStats. The original title had no quotes.
And oh, it gets even better than that. Let's go back and let's listen to a few little points in this video here. It was sarcasm. Yes, it was sarcasm to make fun of these people. And if you look at the oldest comments on this video, you can see them fighting and getting mad at the way that I titled the video. So us titling it that was making fun of them. Anyway, it's the amount of money that Twitter makes, right? Like, let's just be honest here. Elon Musk is turning Twitter to be like a medieval movie where people shout for execution and everybody can say whatever they want. It's Hitler's birthday. I think that really, like, I remember this happened a couple of weeks ago because it was Hitler's birthday. Man, there's a lot of people that like Hitler now. Have you guys noticed that? I'm being 100% serious. Way more than a few years. Huh? Not really. No. Years ago, like, that's wild. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. No. Everybody thought I was crazy. Everybody thought I was stupid. And there were like some people that were agreeing. Some were a lot of people agreeing with me, right? Group has grown by, like, people are saying no. A lot of people are saying no. 300%. Come on, you can't still be mad. The little guy, yeah, it's because crazy's not being deplatformed. Stay off Twitter, edgy Twitter trolls. Yep. I knew. Even then. And they were angry at me for knowing and speaking the truth, but I still said it. There's been a lot of them. Yeah, Yi really grew the Adolf camp? Yeah, maybe. A lot of Adolf enjoyers. His speeches get millions of views on YouTube? Yep. Yeah, but I mean, like, I think that that's for a historical reason. That's right. Let them expose themselves? Yeah, and so with Nick getting unbanned... Anyway, so I said this, and then, oh, here's another point right here. I explicitly say that Hassan is not an extremist that's comparable to Nick Fuentes. And Kanye, yeah, something like that. Hassan, I don't know if Hassan's really... That's a pretty big stretch, right? But the point is that that's the video that he's using. That's right. Guys, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, guys? It's just, I mean, it's just sad, isn't it? So I just want to go ahead and show you guys that the video that Hassan is malding out about and he's getting angry about is a video that its name was changed in order to make fun of the people that were mad that we categorized Nick Fuentes as that thing. It was also a video where I accurately predicted the rise of support of Hitler. This was over 1 year ago. And this is also at the exact same time that I defended Hassan in that exact video. And everything that I said in that video has come to pass. That's right. That's right. So it's incredible that somebody can be wrong that many times. Wow. That's crazy. And anyway, we'll go back. We'll go to the rest of it. Oh, this is him. By the way, this is the individual who said that I have never defamed or said anything like this about Asmon. Now I'm being referred to as Nazi Gold. Okay, that's right.
Okay. By the way, yeah. Remember, Nazi Gold is not a Nazi. Elon unbanned a white supremacist, in air quotes, mildly right-leaning political commentator Nick Fuentes gets unbanned on Twitter. This is the guy that fucking Ethan says is Trump-coded, but not fully on Trump's side, by the way.
Well, that's true that Nick Fuentes is not fully on Trump's side because that's true. Oh, wait a minute. No, Ethan is talking about me. No, never mind. I thought he was talking about Nick Fuentes. No, he's talking about me. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. You call everyone a Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah, mildly right-leaning political commentator Nick Fuentes, famous for...
Yes, the entire thing was a joke on his audience, malding out over at the fact that we said that he was a right-wing, white... I don't know if we used Nazi or white supremacist. I don't remember which one. And that's why, by the way, we changed the title again. We just changed it again to just the most controversial unban because all of the comments were people getting mad about this. That's it. All of the comments are people getting mad. Yes.
Or denying the Holocaust.
You shouldn't have changed it. I don't remember why. I mean, I let my editors make whatever decisions they want. It's not up to it's not up to me. I don't make a big deal about it. They did nothing wrong, and I'll always defend their actions. And also, their actions are my actions, so I am accountable for them, so I'm not trying to displace any accountability. Any accountability that they would have, I also incur because it's my channel. I'm explaining it myself.
Famous for saying white people and black people engaging in miscegenation is akin to white people breeding with animals. That's what he has said. Yeah, mildly right-leaning political commentator Nick Fuentes, famous for denying the Holocaust, famous for saying white people and black people engaging in miscegenation is akin to white people breeding with animals. Yes. That's what he has said. An actual fucking American neo-Nazi.
So what does this have to do with me?
At the time, I reached out to Asmongold when this fucking came out because we had a much better rapport because he wasn't hiding behind his fucking hug box while launching attacks and simultaneously refusing to ever talk to me directly. By the way, for the record, 100%. 100%.
This is the other part of the clip.
The moment.
Right, this is the same thing that we saw just a minute ago. So yes, Hassan did message me about that. Let me see what Hassan said. Hassan, let's see what he said. Yeah. He says, by the way, the night shape form, no editors cooking you a bit with these titles and descriptions. I said, fuck yeah, I just woke up 100% true. Yeah, and then I messaged my editors about it, and then they said that's what happened. Yep, that's it, yes. No, that's true. He did message me about that. I remember it very clearly. And I wanted to make sure that I was accurate. And yes, he did do that. And whoever it was, yeah, show it. There's no reason to show it. I mean, he says it happened. I'm saying it happened. We both said it happened. It happened. And so that's it. For sure. Let's see here. We'll go back over. We'll look at there's one more.
You and Asman are the Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless of Undisputed. There's political Twitch streamers of two sides of the same coin.
Uh-oh.
Don't
He's not
ever
gonna
fucking
like
say
this.
some dumb fuck shit like that. That basically only shows
He's so mad.
that this for you is nothing but drama. This is precisely. Oh god, I'm done. I'm done entertaining this stupidity. And yes, that is fucking stalking.
It's stalking. Wait, who's stalking?
Yeah, we're just two sides of the same coin. Is fucking idiotic.
Oh,
this
right.
person doesn't know anything he's talking about, and literally relies.
If I don't know anything that I'm talking about, how is it that I've been able to accurately predict 90% of all of the outcomes that have happened? Maybe Hassan should learn to learn less. He should learn to know less. Because how is it that I've always ended up on the right side of things, and I've always been able to know what was going to happen ahead of time? So if you've known all of these things, and you have all of this information, and it's not leading you to a position where you're affecting a change in a meaningful way, then what use was the information?
On fucking ChatGPT. Come on, dude.
Yes.
Endless well of stupidity here. I'm sorry. Go watch Asmongold. Why are you watching me?
Thanks. Thank you.
God damn.
Thanks. I appreciate that. That's really not... What a nice guy.
You and Asman are the Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, what a nice... That's a +1. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, anyway, I find this to be kind of funny. I mean, here's the thing, is that I mean, for like all things like said and done and everything, he's let me actually make sure there's no other clips about this. I think that should be. Oh right. Okay, there's one more. There's one more. It's about the DHS clips.
Did Hassan cover that he's on the news and they might be pulling footage from the interview? Did you cover this already? I hope they do. That would be fucking fantastic. What the fuck is this video?
A popular stream.
Yeah, I have. I already covered this.
Yeah, we looked at that too.
The funniest thing is, they're gonna fucking... I don't even know if the DHS would release this footage, because if they do release the footage, it directly shows that I was 100% correct. Obviously, recall is not going to be 100%, but they would never release the full footage, because then it would prove that they're asking fucking people...
He's poisoning the well, so if the footage gets released and it makes him look bad, then he can say that it was not the entire thing.
Citizens, whether they like Donald Trump or not. You think the Department of Homeland Security wants that kind of information out there, especially when they didn't actually fucking mention it?
And by the way, I know he'll see this. If they did ask you a bunch of questions that were beyond what were you doing and what was reasonable and what was legally acceptable, I will defend you, and I will say it was not fair that they did that. Okay? Because this is what I always do.
Nazi Mold perma banned me for asking why students protesting was bad if they exercise their free speech right. Yeah, go ask him about his inconsistencies when it comes to free speech.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't know. There aren't any, so there's not really a problem there. Yeah, so there's no problems ever, and you know, I've never been inconsistent, right? I mean, pretty consistent. Yes, exactly. And so anyway, and yeah, sorry, statement has much more credibility. Yeah, I guess so. And why do these political streamers always tell people to join political content you don't know anything about politics? It's almost like they want to gatekeep it. Yes, exactly. And do you realize he calls you Nazi while supporting Armenian genocide? So this is the really funny thing about me and Hassan. I've never heard Hassan ever support the Armenian genocide, say anything positive about the Armenian genocide, even comment on it, period. So I'm not going to make a statement and say, yeah, that's a great point, because I don't know if you're telling me the truth or not. So I'm not going to just listen to some random chatter, let them dial me up, get me mad, and then start going off on a rant about something that I didn't even see. So no, we're not going to do that. I don't know if he said, I don't know what he said about that. I have no idea. Yeah, so anyway, that's not my problem. I didn't see it. I don't know if it happened. And anyway, so that's the way I feel about it. And again, the bar is just don't support terrorist organizations. And by the way, if Hassan wants to come back and say, oh, well, just do you support Israel? No! No! Okay? I don't feel like it's pretty fucking consistent, right? Yes, what is this? And so anyway, yeah, no, that's it. Do you support or not? Yeah, no, I don't. And I don't know what to say. You have to be louder than that? I guess I might have to be. But anyway, no, he's been having a pretty good time recently, and you know, everything like that. I don't really think it's that big of a deal. He gets very upset about this. I understand it. And I know he takes it really seriously. I know he really cares about these issues. But I hope that he knows that I care about the issues too. And the fact is that what I'm saying is that I think that he actively works against these issues in a lot of cases. I think that he works against these issues, and he does so because he's doing it in an extreme way that alienates people. I think that's the problem. And if he doesn't want to see that, that's fine. But I think time will prove me right.